Ah ha ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. So that's, coming along. Joe, it is Friday, September 20-something, and why I'm practicing my evil laugh, one, to get into the evil because you have to have a memorable laugh, two, because it's punishment time. I'm sorry, Joe, but you didn't film a video yesterday, and whatever the reason, it just wasn't put up. So, them's the rules, Joe. Them's the rules. You're not my brother. I don't enjoy inflicting pain upon you. I'm going to go with a simple thing, which is more like a challenge than punishment, but for the next video you have to get someone else to do the whole good evening, Rob. It's date. Today is Lit Friday, and for our Lit Friday, as previously noted, we'll be reading from, and of course, Joe, there are hundreds of passages in here which speak to the human condition and the nature of man, all other crazy stuff. But instead of all of those, I've picked a reading which is just Odysseus just being insanely awesome and bad. You said a bad word. No, I didn't. You blocked me out before I could say it. Okay, well, even if you didn't say a bad word, now you're just copying John Green's shtick of doing the two people arguing with each other on the blog. So, what if I copy everything good about my life from John Green? He is the mentor of all good people. Okay, fine. You know what? This isn't funny at all or interesting, so just get back to your Iliad reading. Fine. Gosh. And Sokos moved in, a man like a god, to stand over his fallen brother, and came and stood close by Odysseus and spoke a word to him. Honored Odysseus, insatiable of guile and endeavor, today you will have two sons of Hippasos to vaunt over for having killed two such men as we and stripping our armor, or else, stricken underneath by my spear, you might lose your own life. He spoke and stabbed Odysseus' shield in its perfect circle. All the way through the glittering shield went the heavy spearhead and crashed its way through the intricately wrought corselet, and all the skin was torn away from his ribs. Yet Pallas Athene would not let the point penetrate the man's vitals. Odysseus saw that the fatal end had not yet come to him, and drew back and spoke a word to Sokos. Ah, wretch, surely now steep destruction is advancing upon you. It is true you have stopped my fighting against the Trojans, but I declare that here and now dark death and slaughter will come upon you this day, and that beaten down under my spear you will give glory to me, and your life to Hades of the horses. He spoke, and Sokos turned from him, was striding in flight, but in his back, even as he was turning, the spear fixed between the shoulders, and was driven on through the chest beyond it. He fell thunderously, and great Odysseus boasted over him, Sokos, son of wise Hippasos, the breaker of horses, death was too quick for you, and ran you down. You could not avoid it. Wretch, since now your father and your honored mother will not be able to close your eyes in death, but the tearing birds will get you, with their wings close beating about you. If I die, the brilliant Achaeans will bury me in honor. So, basically, this guy mouths off to Odysseus, and then he just takes him out and then walks over to his corpse and gives this speech about how, even if both of them died, this guy would have been buried by, or this guy's corpse would have been consumed by crows and left out in the open forever, and Odysseus would have gotten an honored burial and be renowned throughout the ages for being Odysseus, because that's just how awesome he is and how worthless this other random guy is. So that's the reading for Lit Friday. And reading that, I just remembered I have to type up a paragraph and turn in the first paragraph of my essay for the Odyssey, for the Iliad, by 5 o'clock, and it's 3 o'clock now, so I better do that. See you on Monday, Joe.